Hi guys, welcome to this 30 minutes power flow. Today we're going to focus upon our hip flexors and we're going to focus upon the psoas. Two really important muscles that can help us not only throughout our entire yoga practice, especially if you can find that balance between flexibility and strength, but also muscles that can help us overall if you notice that it's sometimes difficult to have a good posture. These muscles are really important, especially for the stability of our pelvic floor and the pelvis overall. So especially if that movement is a little bit difficult for you, or if you notice that it's maybe a bit too easy, so you lack a bit of strength there, and this is your practice here today. So once you're ready, see if you want to come and sit in a cross-leg position or with one leg in front of the other. Another option, if it's okay for the ankles, is to come and sit onto your knees. So we place the feet flat in the ground and from there we're going to sit onto the heels. See what your option is, either this one or the one with the legs crossed or in easy pose. And then from there, we're going to place the hands on top of each other, placing one hand on top of the other, joining the thumbs, the element of fire, together here. From there, maybe you want to bring the shoulders all the way up, and from there, rolling them back and down, lengthen here. Noticing if you're maybe already bringing your tailbone a bit more to the back. If that's the case, so if your back is quite hollow when you are sitting here, see if you slightly can tuck that tailbone in. So we're going to lengthen a bit more in the lower back. From there, closing your eyes, taking your moment, a couple of deep breaths here. To become aware of how your body is doing. If there's any space that you can already make by maybe tucking the tailbone a bit more in. Creating that length at the back of the shoulder blades. Alongside the back and in the lower back. Deep breaths here to welcome yourself to this practice here today. Focus towards the breath. You can slowly slow that breath down a little bit more. Slowing your thoughts down with every single in and exhalation. So you can become fully aware of where you are here in this moment. Welcoming yourself to the start of this practice. From there, slowly start to tuck your tailbone in a little bit more. Also, when you are in a cross-leg position, see if there is space to tuck your tailbone in more to round the spine, to bring your chin all the way down towards the chest. Now from there, interlacing your fingers, keeping your thumbs together. And then from there, breathing in, pushing those hands away from you, around your spine even more. And then from there, slowly start to lengthen, lifting the hands up towards the ceiling, slowly opening your eyes. Deep exhale, arms going down. We're going to do this again. Interlace your fingers, breathing in, push your hands away from you, around your spine, tucking in your tailbone, and see if you can actively tuck in your tailbone by actively sucking in the navel. And on your next inhalation, strengthen the belly, lengthen, bring those arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands are going down. From here, breathing in, circle all the way up. Breathing out, twisting to the side. Look over your shoulder if this is your option. Breathing in, bringing your arms all the way up, and exhale, twisting to the other side. Look to the side or over your shoulder. From there, breathing in, bringing your arms up. Exhale fully, hands in front of you, coming onto all fours. Spreading the fingers fully out, knees in one line with the hips. And from there, breathing in, shoulder blades together, tailbone back. Look to the front. Exhale, round your spine. Breathing in, shoulder blades together, tailbone back. Exhale, round your spine. This time, breathing in, shoulder blades together, tailbone back. Curl the toes, bring your butt back, pushing the hands into the ground. And we're going back for downward facing dog. Bending the knees one at a time. Wake your body here. Check in with your body. How is it doing? How are you feeling here in this moment today? And from there, breathing in, coming all the way on top of the toes, bending the knees, stepping your right foot in between the hands. Now from there, see if you maybe want to press the fingertips down, activate your pelvic floor, sucking in your navel. You will notice that your leg starts to activate as well. And then from there, breathing in, finding your balance, coming all the way up. Activate the pelvic floor a bit more, sucking in your navel here. And from there, exhale, hands going down, back foot steps to the front. And on an exhalation, we go for a forward fold. Breathing in, table of your back. Exhale, right foot, far step to the back. Lift that heel up. And from there, see if there is enough space to bend your left leg a little bit more. Again, activate the feet, activate your pelvic floor, your legs. All the strength coming from your legs, and from there coming all the way up. Keep your balance. See how you can lengthen a little bit more, but keep those legs fully engaged here. Now from there, exhale, hands going down, right fingertips in the ground, breathing in, lifting that left arm up, and exhale, bring it down. This time, right foot all the way to the front, and left foot is stepping back. Left fingertips in the ground, next inhalation, breathing in, right arm goes up, and exhale, hand is going down. From there, slowly turning the left toes a little bit more out. So we create some length here, stretching out the right leg. Breathing in, making a table of your back, activating your belly, activating your legs. Do not lock the knees. Now from there, breathing in, right hand is going up again. See if there is space for that twist. And exhale, back in the middle. Breathing in, right hand on the inside of your right foot, and from there we open, looking towards the ceiling. Now keep those legs active, keep the pelvic floor active. Breathing out, hands go down, and from there we walk our hands to the middle, taking that right foot with you, and then from there we bring that left foot out, walking it all the way to the other side. And again, see if you want to lift up right heel. From there, we're going to place it down in the ground. Toes are slightly pointing out to the side. Now from here, breathing in. See if you want to lengthen both legs. And from there, straighten out your spine, activating the belly, sucking in the navel. From there, right fingertips into the ground. Breathing in, open. See if there is space to twist. Exhale, left hand goes down. Left hand on the inside of your left foot. Breathing in, the right hand goes all the way up. Strength in both legs. Keep activating the legs. From there, hand is going down, back in the middle, and then from there, walking your fingers back to the right side, maybe even placing the hands in the ground, turning your feet with you here. Now from there, slowly letting your upper body hang, but keep your legs engaged. So you're activating your calves, you're activating your upper legs. Maybe you notice your hamstrings, but your upper body is completely relaxed. So full activation here in the legs, stretching it out. And then from there, bringing your hands maybe to your feet, to your ankles, or maybe higher up on the legs, depending on what feels good for you. Keep this full activation here, and then from there, breathing in, slowly start lengthening your upper body. So your hands will slide up. Keep your tailbone slightly tucked in. We're going to go for that straight back. And from there, we bring the arms open to the side. Now breathing in, bring them to the front. Activate your belly, coming all the way up. Strong legs here. Do you feel it? From there, hands going down in front of your heart. Breathing in, opening up the arms, shoulder blades more towards each other. Exhale, round the spine a little bit so you can give yourself a big hug. Breathing in, circle all the way up, and then from there with the activation in your pelvic floor, in your belly, sucking in the navel, you're slowly gonna fold forward, bring the arms open to the side. From there, fingertips down or hands down, and lengthen the spine as much as possible without locking the knees. Now slowly start to move from left to right. See what kind of space you have here in this moment in your upper legs, also in the ankles. See where you can find that space. And then from there, we walk it all the way towards the left side, lifting your left heel off the ground. Keep pushing that right foot into the ground. Breathing in, coming up, lengthen. And exhale, right hand towards your leg, slowly going to the side. Breathing in, coming back in the middle, left hand onto your left hip. Breathing out, reaching to the side. Breathing in, coming back in the middle, and exhale, hand goes down, and slowly walking it all the way to the other side. So right foot goes slightly out, bending your knee. On an inhalation, bring those arms all the way up. Keep pushing the outside of your left foot in the ground. And on your next exhalation, left hand towards the leg, reaching over, looking towards the ceiling. Breathing out, right hand on your right hip, reaching over to the other side. And exhale, hands going down, slowly stretching your legs out, walk it back in the middle and bringing both feet in again. Now from there, relax your upper body again, but keep your legs fully engaged. So we press the feet in the ground, lifting the inside of the feet just a little bit more, letting it hang here, and then see if there is space to slowly move to the front and back. So small movements, moving to the front and moving back. Now from there, placing your hands on your ankles or your feet or your lower legs again, wherever they end up. Keep your upper body relaxed, slowly moving to the front and back, strength in the ankles, strength in the feet. And then from there, slowly start bending your knees. Now from there, slowly start to look down towards the ground. Lengthen here, placing your fingers back on the ground, turning your toes slightly out. And while bending those knees, see if you can keep that spine as straight as possible here. And then from there, walking those feet a little bit closer. And from there, bringing your butt all the way down into Malasana, into Hindi squat. Hands in front of your heart, slightly pressing those knees open, but with slightly pressing, I mean let your body guide you in this way. So don't force those knees to open even more. From there, we slowly move to the front and back. Little bit of a relaxation for the lower back, but still full on activation here in the legs. Now from here, next exhalation, hands are going down, press the hands or the fingertips down, stretch out the legs and bringing those toes both pointing towards the hands. Dropping your head here, moving from side to side here, swaying your body from left to right. And then from there, we slowly walk our hands back to the front side of the mat, taking your feet with you. So we're turning sideways. And then from there, slowly tucking in your navel, bending your knees, jumping back to high plank. Now from there, pressing your hands firmly into the ground, moving it back to downward facing dog. Bending your knees one at a time here, space in the shoulders. And then from there, your next inhalation, come onto the toes. Right knee goes towards your chest. And from there, with a deep breath, bringing that right leg to the front in between your hands. Left knee goes down, left foot goes down, and that exhalation, move it back, lengthen in your back as much as possible here. From there, move it to the front, and then from there, breathing in, coming up. Use the strength in your legs, in your pelvic floor, so we're not hanging out. Here's an active pose, so use that strength also to avoid hanging in the lower back. Maybe you notice a nice opening here on the left side, or maybe a bit of compression here in the top of the right leg. Now from there, exhale, bring it all the way down. Curl the left toes and then swing that right leg all the way up before bringing it back towards your chest. From there, we float to the front, placing the right knee behind the right wrist, sliding your left foot back, and from there ending up in pigeon. Now from there, bringing those shoulders back, activate the pelvic floor, the belly, sucking your navel in just a little bit more. From there, you have a couple of options. So make sure you're not dropping to the side. We're staying in the middle here. And then from there, if you want more, slowly walking those hands towards the left side, bending your left knee. And then see if you want to hold on to your foot here. Keep lengthening in that upper body. Or if you want more, you can give that leg a little bit of a hug. Nice stretch here for the front side of your left leg. Keeping the chest open. Maybe you want to go for chin mudra with your right hand onto the right knee. Now, on your next exhalation, bring it back, placing the top of the foot back, and from there turning it back in the middle. Curl your toes and then slowly making your way back to downward facing dog. On your next inhalation, coming all the way on top of the toes, and from there we bring that left knee towards the chest. On that inhalation, placing that foot all the way to the front, right knee goes down, right foot into the ground. And from there, activate both legs, activate your pelvic floor, sucking in the navel, coming up here, lengthen. Finding that space here, but keep this pose active. From there, hands are going down, and move it all the way back. Pushing that left heel to the front, breathing in, lengthen. Exhale, move it back. Breathing in, lengthen. And from there, exhale, move it back. Now from here, breathing in, move it all the way to the front, placing your hands or fingertips down, curl the right toes, and then swing that left leg all the way up, three-legged dog, and from there, knee all the way towards the chest. Next inhalation, left knee behind your left wrist, right leg goes back, and we're ending up in pigeon. Again, don't drop to the side, making sure that you stay fully active in this pose here. So see if you can lengthen a little bit more, lifting the heart towards the ceiling. Active pelvic floor, sucking in the navel. Now from here, if you want more, slowly walking your hands to the right side. See if you want to bend your right leg or maybe even give it a bit of a hug. See what your option is on the other side. Can be different, maybe you want to join here with chin mudra again, but keep the balance in the middle. And from there, on your next exhalation, bringing that leg down, both arms to the front again, curl the toes and step it back to downward facing dog. Bending your knees one at a time here, and from there, lifting those heels, placing the knees down, releasing the toes, move it back to child's pose. Placing your forehead down in the ground. From there, taking a little moment to check in with your breath again. Noticing how your lower back is doing.
Noticing where you can find a bit more of that space in your body. And from there, your next inhalation, pressing the hands into the ground, slowly flowing yourself back to all fours. Knees are in one line with the hips again. Breathing in, shoulder blades together, tailbone back. Exhale, round the spine. See how your body is doing. Breathing in, we're going for cat-cow. See if you can really focus on how your pelvis is moving here. How we can find that space alongside the psoas in our back, side of the hips, and how those hip flexors are really active throughout our practice here today. Now from here, slowly bringing your butt all the way towards the heels again, always having that option to come in easy pose again if this feels better. And then from there, see if you want to drop it all, tucking in your tailbone. Breathing in, lifting the heart, shoulder blades together. Exhale, round the spine. Breathing in, lifting the heart. And exhale, round the spine. Breathing in. And breathing out. Now from here, breathing in, bringing your arms up. And exhale, placing them down. Now slowly moving your knees to the front, cross the ankles and roll it back, stretching the legs out. Activate the legs, pushing the heels away. From there, lifting the heart, arms going up. Next exhalation, twisting open to the side. Keep sucking in the navel, keep activating the pelvic floor here. Breathing in, back in the middle. And breathing out, other side. Breathing in, we do one more each side. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Now from here, breathing in, back in the middle. From there, hands next to you and then slowly move it back all the way down onto your back. Bringing the knees towards your chest and making small circles here. A nice massage here for the lower back. And also circling the other way around. From there, next exhalation, dropping those knees to the side, opening up here. Close your eyes for a moment. Staying 5 deep breaths in this twist. Next inhalation, slowly moving back in the middle. And exhale, dropping those knees to the other side. Again, closing your eyes for a moment. From there, next inhalation, bringing the knees back in the middle. Placing your left foot down, grabbing hold of the inside of your right leg, stretching the leg out. See if you want to point the toes, pointing them towards the ceiling. And from there, flex your foot. Breathing in, point the toes. Exhale, flex the foot. We're doing one more, point. And flex. From there, slowly placing your right foot down. Grabbing hold of that left leg, pointing the toes, stretching the leg out. From there, pushing the heel away. Point. And flex. Point. flex, point, and flex. And from there, slowly bringing that leg all the way down again. And from there, if you notice that your lower back is a bit sensitive, see if you want to place the feet a little bit further apart, letting the knees drop towards one another. And from there, see if you can tilt the pelvis a bit more, so tucking in the tailbone, so you can lengthen a bit more here at the back of your lower back. See how this feels here. You can place your hands onto your belly, closing your eyes here. From there, you can also choose, if it's okay for your lower back, to from there stretch the legs out. And I'm dropping the feet open to the side. Hands can stay on the belly if you prefer, or bring those arms next to your body. Closing your eyes here. Taking deep breaths here. From here, we move into our final relaxation, into Shavasana. Bringing your awareness to your upper legs. Your awareness to your lower back. Following those big wings of our pelvis from the back to the front, back towards our upper legs. Noticing if the deep relaxation slowly starts to set in. If you notice there's still some tension present, activate the legs, the butt, the belly, and with a deep exhale, let it go. Release. Taking your Shavasana here to finish your practice before getting ready for the rest of the day. And from here, slowly start to move your fingers. Slowly start to move your toes. And then slowly interlacing your fingers, stretching yourself all the way out. And from there, bring those knees all the way back towards the chest. Making small circles here. Before dropping onto the side. See if you want to support your head here. One deep breath. From there, slowly moving yourself all the way up. Coming back into a seated position. Bringing your hands in front of your heart. Thank you so much for joining this practice here today. I wish you a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.